18 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on our home team. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys are playing extremely well, 8-2 over their last 10. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look here at the veteran under center, their 7th-year quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately, 1 touchdown pass. They didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Has his man, it's Shakir. Well, hang on now, we're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. They'll come up now, 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And they're led out by their rookie quarterback, the former Boilermaker from Purdue.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3 to 1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Now a handoff up the middle. House. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He finds his man complete. That's Jenkins. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Down. It's Bishop. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Bishop. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him and let him cap things off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, what a move. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The home team's offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And with just 2 weeks left in the regular season, you can see he leads the NFL in rushing touchdowns. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, no two ways around it. Anytime you get the current #1 and #2 seeds in the AFC playing each other this late in the season, it's a big game.
It is definitely a big game, but not just for seeding and placement and such, but for trying to establish yourself as a team to beat. You want everyone else in the league to look at you and say, boy, it's going to be tough to knock those guys off.
2nd and 7.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 35-yard line. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
On 1st down is Genty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And this one is right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I'm so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, he faked him with a juke. Now he's got some room. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good game.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
1st down. It's a gain of 20.
They go play action here on first down. He finds his man complete. That's Jenkins. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First and goal, Buffalo.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 17 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
And that score solidified his standing at the top of the touchdown chart. And right now, he's looking to finish this season strong with a few more.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They'll drop to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
That's a gain of 6.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
But how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
First down, Bills.
Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty. The false start backs him up 5, first and 15. Back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Complete to number 88. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 12.
They'll look to throw again. And he will find his man on the outside. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. The medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stopped him well short.
And now the field goal team on for Buffalo. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Chicago offense set to get started. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, they'll throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. When you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
Throw left side complete. That's Guzman. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now as he's on to punt for Chicago. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Murphy now to return. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. 2nd down and 8.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now a give, right side. It's Bishop. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 62 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
And the Bills first down.
They'll run on 1st down. House. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Bills first down. 1st and goal.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. He'll look to throw. Touchdown! A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills take a 3-touchdown lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. And it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds Douglas complete. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Up the middle, it's Jeanty. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down goal.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10.
Back to throw here. Now they go screen. It's complete. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Delgado. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Bills send the punter out, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds up past the 5. 2nd and 6.
He's out of bounds at his own 7-yard line.
He'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Ginty. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Bills continue to pull away here in this first half. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. One final go for this offense here in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And they take him down. The Bills get to it. They'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. It is Week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the NFC. And it's the Panthers quarterback. He had a heck of a game. This, one of 2 touchdown passes. He also ran for a score. The Panthers get back to 500 at 8-8. They get the victory here in Week 17. From there, we check out another big late-season game, playoff implications here. And this is the Niners quarterback. He had it working every which way. This, a rushing touchdown. He also had 3 passing touchdowns. The 49ers come away with a victory. They win by 6. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville, the Jags hosting the New York Giants. And it's the Jaguars quarterback on target with that one. He had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Jaguars get the victory here in a battle of 2 teams who could end up seeing each other again in February. With that, let's give you a look at the all-important playoff picture in the AFC here in Week 17. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bills offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Intended for number 8.
Second and 10.
It's now second and 10.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Back to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
That's another Bills. First down. First and goal.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Second and goal at the 11-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he just chopped that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Chicago offense set to get started. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be second in a couple.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A give out of the gun to Genty. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. They'll set up to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Shakir hauls it in. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
Now back to throw. Completes to Shakir once again. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Back to throw now on 1st down. Quick slant to Shakir. 2nd and a couple.
Complete to Khalil Shakir. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now a 3rd and 6. They'll drop to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
And his kick here is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try to get some bigger points on the board.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now 3rd down and 7.
Complete to number 80. That's a gain of 3.
They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. On first down, House. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Up the middle they go. It's Bishop. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season. And the Bills extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And Buckner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 1. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
That's another first down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, he's got to Slaw. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
23 more yards. That's another.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bills' 11-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. This defense has not surrendered a touchdown yet. You better believe they're determined not to here on 3rd and goal. Back to throw. his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Khalil Shakir with touchdown number 8 on the year. And his guys are able to get a score back.
Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more.
And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
2nd and 11. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
He'll look to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. Nick Bosa in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
They'll start on the ground with Ginty. And some strong running.
To the 43, 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
They'll set up a throw.
That's complete. Ginty out of the backfield.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
A 7-yard gain. Complete.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
Ginty.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
The tight end in motion right.
43-yard line.
2nd and 2. He finds his man, complete. It's Guzman. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the give, Ginty. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
And 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw here. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but Definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
And this offense on third down today, a very anemic, 1 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
First down.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold him there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not. And I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
They'll run on first down. It's Bishop. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 99 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a handoff up the middle. And it's a fumble. And it'll be a turnover. This is going the other way.
Well, maybe it hasn't exactly been a Rembrandt, but they've been mistake-free to this point and finally coughed it up. I don't think it's going to cost them the game. They should be fine. But, boy, they're going to hate that, going back and watching tape and being able to say we were that close to achieving our goal of 0 turnovers during the game.
A little blemish, but as you say, still comfortably in command. 2nd down and a yard.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
That's into the hands of his tight end, Bowers. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll set up to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Guzman. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw again. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 19. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. I'd like to be those defensive coaches, though. That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Buffalo,
they get an important win here to move to 11-5 on the year.
that'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.